motion 68.
Comrades, Darren Bates, Ballyfermot branch and co-founder and co-chair of the newly formed DIT branch, the country's largest short-level education provider. Ladies and gentlemen, I come from Cherry Orchard in Ballyfermot, which is probably the most working class area in the country. I'm from a single parent family and I have a brother and sister. A brother 18 years of age who's dropped out of school and a sister who's 3 years of age and a single parent. My gross family income, and I won't disclose the whole figure now, but it is under €10,000 for the gross household income. I cannot afford €50 membership and neither can the members of my branch in DIT. Most of the delegates that we've recruited this year are people who are disillusioned now with the current political system, who are completely disillusioned with the 25% cut in the grant for access students from the higher education access route, the grant which Fianna Fáil have robbed from the most, the vulnerable students in society, the people who are supposed to be getting the education that they deserve and supposed to be opening up barriers, but they're not. And €50 is too much money, ladies and gentlemen. It's too much. We are the party of the workers. We are the party of the people who can't find jobs. We are the party of the students of this country. Free fees was brought in by Rory Quinn. Rory Quinn, the crusader of free education in this country. We are the party of that. And this press here, ladies and gentlemen, this press here, we don't want to be sending out the message that we are close click. It's okay for Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael to charge €50. It's not okay for us. Please vote down this motion. I urge you all to defeat this motion conference. Thank you very
much. Chris Bonds, Green Hills, Dublin, South West, to oppose motion 68A.
Friends and colleagues, last night the party leader made one of his finest speeches ever in this very hall. He has laid down the type of direction that this party and this country has needed for years. And what made that speech so great is the numbers of fine young men and young women who were behind him on the podium. That thing. And in the 2009 local elections, Labour had one of its best results we have seen in local elections in years, and that is a testament to the work that has been done by Labour youth in particular over the last couple of years. I wish to address the issue of the membership age. I think 16 to 26 is a sufficient age for youth membership. We already have issues whereby the older people in Labour youth are a generation older than younger people. I think that raising the membership age would exacerbate that fact. For a vibrant youth membership section, we need the older members to move on with their tail between their legs, and let's not hang in there and dominate the youth section and dominate the party executive. And I think that for Labour youth to prosper and be consistent, we constantly need new blood and new fresh ideas, and on that basis I beg you to vote down this motion. Thank you very much.